First, read the dataset from the sklearn library. In this step, I am loading the digits and dataset from the sklearn library. This dataset contains the image of the handwritten digits from 0 to 9. I extract the future data into X and the label into Y, which will be used for training model. Here I explicitly define the independent variable as X and the dependent variable as Y. Point X contains the input futures and Y contains the target label that the model needs a predict. Standardize the input variable using the standard scalar. In this step, I standardize the inputs feature using a standard scalar. This helps to improve the model performance by scaling all feature to have a mean 0 and standard deviation 1, like this. Train test split. Now I split the data into training and testing data sets using a train test split. The training data is used to train the model, while the testing data is used to evaluate its performance, like training label shape. We splitted two datas. Convert the input to PyTorch tensors. I converted data set in PyTorch tensors. This is required because PyTorch model only works with tensors data types instead of NumPy arrays. MLP model. In this step, I define a multi-layer perceptron model using a PyTorch. It contains a multiple layer with the activation functions and it helps the model learn complex pattern in the data. Train the model. Here I training the back propagation and gradient descent. I define the loss function and optimizer and then update the model weight interactively to minimize the error. Plot and training curve. In this step, I plot the training curve, which shows how the training error decreases over the iteration. These steps as understand how well the model learning. Test model. Now I test the trained model and the unseen data. I use the test data to generate the prediction and compare them with the actual label. Evaluation performance. I create a matrix to analyze the performance with the accuracy, precision, recall, F1 scores. This matrix helps to understand how well model performs. Thank you for watching.